What's up, guys? Kane here, back with another day of SQUATOBER. Today, day 3. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous going into today. First thing we got is back squats, obviously. We are doing doubles, so sets of 2, for as many sets as possible in 10 minutes. At 80% training max. This worked out to be 380 pounds for me. The video I have sped up to 3 times the original speed just because I'm letting the whole 10-minute session of squats play. I recorded the entire thing, obviously, because I didn't want to stop it in between sets. So that way I could count how many I did exactly, made sure it match what was on paper. You'll see me coming up towards the camera after every set just to make a little tally in my notebook. Man, I showed you my watch earlier just to kind of show you the time. It was 2 something in the morning. I normally train at between like 2:30 and 3:30, so I give myself like an hour and 15-minute training window to train in my garage. I come inside, make breakfast, and then I leave by 4 a.m. to go to work. The temperature was, I believe it said 43 or 45, but the real feel was 39 degrees. So I got some layers on, trying to stay warm, but you'll see here in a little bit that I quickly shed some of those layers because it was getting hot. Like I said, I was a little nervous going into this just because I wasn't sure how well I would perform. I had a goal of doing 15 sets of doubles of 380, but as you can see there, I was kind of shaking my right hamstring and stretching it out a little bit. I started getting a dull ache in my hamstring as I was squatting. I'm not really sure what that's from, what the deal is with that, but hopefully it's something minor and it'll go away soon on its own. This year I'm doing it in heels or squat shoes, if you will. I have, ever since I started lifting, I have squatted in Chuck Taylors or Converse or Vans or barefoot shoes by Chris Duffin. I have never squatted in heels, but this year I decided to try it out and see how it would go. As you see, I had to shed a layer. I was sweating like crazy, so I took off the hoodie, got my long sleeve on now, just finishing up. By the end of it, I had 14 sets done. Like I said, my goal was to get 15, but one shy of my goal. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't able to hit the goal that I set out after, but all things considered with my leg, how cold it was and everything, I'm okay with it. It's just showing you the time left within like the final few seconds, so I had to hit one more set. Ten seconds left. Those felt a little grindy. Again, I sped up the video 3 times the normal speed. Just showing you that my timer went off. All right. And here are all the tallies that I made. Next, the second exercise or group of exercise was barbell overhead press, strict, supersetted with some strict weighted chins. But the way my rack is set up and everything, I only did overhead press, and then I did my chins supersetted with the snatch grip deadlifts from earlier. Later. So that was the first set right there. 4 sets of 5 total. So that was the first set, and this is my last set. Look at that back. Damn, I'm looking jacked. Nah, not really. We bulking, fellas. So I was sweating like crazy, like I said, and I didn't want my shirt to be already soaked with sweat before I even head into work. And then I step outside and it's freezing, and I get down sick. So had to shed another layer. Like I said, this is the 4th set. This was a little tough. This is 160 pounds. And my 1 rep max is 215, but that was a while ago. I just tried to make sure I was strict on that. Then we got the weighted chins right here. Again, just like in day 1, I had 70 pounds hanging from my waist. Today, I weighed 157.5, I believe it was. So, a little bit heavier than I was the last 2 days. My in-laws were in town. We treated them to some ice cream. Got donuts for breakfast, and then we went to old Cracker Barrel down the road, and I smashed quite a few biscuits, so holding a lot of water. Here is some snatch grip, stiff leg deadlifts. Got my index finger on the rings on the bar, and this is 275 pounds. These sucked. I don't know how else to say it. My hand, like I said, my right hamstring was hurting, and these did me no favors. It felt good afterwards, but yeah, during this exercise, I just wanted it to be done with. I put on the straps just to focus on my hamstrings. And here are all my weights that I used. Sorry for dragging this out, guys. I am obviously doing a voiceover, so it is what it is.